Hey guys, you guys remember when Vanessa's crying? That's all she does in every episode. When some conclusion that I don't know. But Vanessa cries all the time on each episode, and it's so godforsaken annoying. Like, this girl needs to understand you're the fault. You're the one who's making these people go up on the block or something like that. So let's figure out why is she doing this. Like, it's driving me insane because all I do is see her cry. Like, whenever she gets called on something, she cries. I would not do that. I would be completely honest with the person. I would not cry to the person. But Big Brother is like making her very rich because she's doing a good job at it. So let's see what's going on. Sorry. So Vanessa and Steve and Johnny Mac are trying to get the twins out, but now Julia and Liz are on the block together. Let's see which one gets eliminated. I'm just curious. Alright, in the wake of the choice, Liz is confused and Austin is licensed. Everything's thrown into pandemonium as Austin thinks that he's been set up by the twins. So let's see. Filled with rage and wearing an invisible top hat, he abandons the idea of throwing it to Julia and tries to win the veto for himself. He knocks off Julia and even strikes a spontaneous deal with Johnny Mac to save him next week. If he throws it to him, another bit of good fortune landed in the lap of the dentist. As Austin emerges victorious, Judas arrives and he warns everyone to be very afraid. But such dominance doesn't last long once everyone's back in the house and hashing out what the hell just happened. The Oz twins deduced that Julia straight up got played by Vanessa, but when she gets alone with Liz and Julia, she puts away the spellbook and instead pulls out her most powerful Pokemon move, Hydro Pump. She cries and casts doubt on Austin. She cries and convinces the twins that Austin was never going to throw the competition. She cries and complains that she was genuinely looking out for them, that she swears on Mel and her mother's lives that she has so much information. She could tell you that, but she's a good friend, that she won't. And much as it pains to admit it, she's actually lying. She's not actually lying. Not entirely. Austin has confided in Vanessa that he values his own victory over the twins. Add him to my earlier point, and she threatens to blow his game up. Vanessa's waterworks succeed. She's basically given the metabolical lollipop to the twin toddlers, who are now convinced that Austin has been playing them in the whole entire game, the whole time. Sorry. I'm gonna close it. Oh, shut up. Poor Liz is through with the relationship. When Austin comes in to defend himself, he's stunned like a plastic in sweatpants. Even worse, they start comparing him to Clay. Ugh, not a good idea. Who's much more of a knight in shining armor than Austin, who's more of an apothecary master in shining facial hair. Liz wants nothing to do with Austin, even as he says, I love you. It's actually quite tragic and shocking to watch, made all of the more outrageous when you remember that it all came from Vanessa's masterful, twisted words and motives. This might be the end for us, says Liz. And she and Julie proceed to tear through Austin's belonging, laughing their way through a bag of Sour Patch Kids and a never-ending well of girl power vitriol. You're not that cute, Julia says to the ghost of Austin. It is so ordered. This is getting so good. Of course, the next morning night, a restless Liz decides to go make nice with Austin. They apologize to each other and rekindle. which is a victory for humanity and a loss for Centonic strategist Vanessa. The only thing real in here is my feelings for you, Austin Coos. And they make up, backed up a soundtrack of flowery orchestrations, whatever, and a cinematic pan and blur. In fact, the only thing missing from this reconciliation is a movie adapted on the whole thing, essentially starring Katherine Heigl and a young Steve Cole playing as Hagrid. Ultimately, Austin uses the videos to save himself and his Steve. Progressively, getting Steve puts up this "I hate being the bad guy here," he says while smiling. An episodic highlights is a bathrobe-clad Steve avoiding the drama upstairs with John Max living the choice line. Now is what just when we say the F out of it. And so the twins' choice is over, and Julian lives by bearing some last-minute rescue for a non-existent Deus Ex Machina will be forced to say goodbye. Are we sad, happy, relieved, devastated? Is it okay to be none of these things? I mean, if it was up to me, if I had a twin sister, I got two sisters, they look like me. If it was me and Kennedy, I don't know, I would probably throw it for Kennedy, because Kennedy, I don't know, but she's awesome. So, thanks guys so much. Now we're going to learn more about Steve. What is going on in his brain? Thanks guys. Bye.